Hi, I just want to share a little bit about how I became a Christian. I was brought up in a nominally Church of England family. We were Easter, Christmas, christenings, weddings, and funeral churchgoers. And it just wasn't enough. I remember being in a hospital at the age of about 15. I was in hospital for something quite serious, and a nurse asked me my religion. There is no God, I declared. I'm an atheist. My mother tried to add, yes, but he's Church of England. But I wasn't having any of it. I'm an atheist. Religion is a delusion. I was quite outspoken concerning my atheism. I loved an argument. More importantly, I loved winning an argument. A few years passed, and I fell in with a group of friends. Some of those friends were Christians, some weren't. The ones who were Christians were appealing. They were appealing for their convictions and the relationship they seemed to have with God. Some were more appealing than others, not least a pretty blonde, who I was very attracted to, but it was made very clear that her relationship with me would have no mileage because of her faith. I couldn't believe it. She was going to choose a 2,000-year-old carpenter over me. Now, you need to sustain and feed your philosophy of life, and I was challenged to do that by reading up on the enemy. Read the Bible. It's absurd. And I started doing that. Only it didn't seem so absurd, and I was beginning to discover the God I didn't really want to believe in. Friends who were Christians seemed to have a reality in their life that wasn't based on a lie, but on a real relationship. And things change. Not overnight, like a big oil tanker. I was gradually changing course. And in the middle of that, I was challenged by that same blonde girl. It wasn't just a question of discovering whether there was or wasn't a God. It was how those questions affect your life. If there is a God, the knowledge of that changes things. If Jesus did live and die and live again, how does that affect me personally? So, on a warm summer's day in 1982, I was led, very reluctantly, to saying, God, if you're there, if this is true, if you've done this for me so that I can have a relationship with you, please come in. I need and want to know you personally. It's interesting. In telling people soon after I became a Christian, I got different reactions. The first reaction from my mum: that's nice, dear, just don't get too carried away. It's a bit of a phase. 38-year phase so far. Some people think I did it for the blonde. All I can say is, well, the blonde's gone. Faith has remained. That relationship has ended, and this relationship with Jesus still continues. Has it all been plain sailing? No. But I can't begin to imagine a life without God, a life without Jesus, a life which with Him has become a journey, an adventure.